Hello and welcome back to our channel where we speak all about technical analysis and the importance of understanding how it can benefit us for the long term from understanding where we want to enter, where we want to exit. And in this video, we actually do something a bit different, a bit cooler to understand exactly which trade we want to look for the highest potential of actually having it to work out for us. We're using the heat map. So what you will see, it's how exactly we want to locate the top companies that have the biggest move, if it's for the downside or the upside, using the heat map. Also, how we have very simple technical analysis and we are placing limit orders. So stay tuned. You will see it all in this video. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I will be more than happy to explain. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we will see you inside. Hey, we are actually back and we are going to do something very special compared to other technical analysis that we have done, and will be great to hear some feedback from you as to what you are thinking on that. So give me a moment. Before I share my screen, what I want to do, I want to just change my background on here, and you let me know what you think about it. Is it one moment, actually I can see it. I maybe didn't save it. No. Just give me a moment here. I think I didn't save it, but okay, no big deal. I will do that on the next one. Okay. But what is the special thing? I mean, if anything, we can remove it. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to share with you my screen. I want to show you something very different than what we see most of the time, which basically we call it the heat map. Now, with the heat map, we can really choose any different country in the world to look at their stocks, okay? Or we can look at the S&P, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, and other futures which are holding multiple of companies within themselves. And what is the great thing here, that we are able then to see the percentages of the move for each one of them. Okay, so that's an example. We want to look at from 0 to 6%, right? We can remove, let's say, the 2%, the 0%, and then we just left with those moves, okay? Or we can look at even larger moves, okay, which there is none. There is this minus 6% RMD. So then what we can do, we can basically look for analysis on RMD. Okay, so we can look for that. There is a massive drop today. Why that happened? There is a very big drop. Is because the pre-market. Let's see if the pre-market has anything to do with that. Massive pre-market sell-off, price action. Why that happened? Nobody knows. But you can see based on the RSI, we are basically getting closer. It's exhausted, oversold, and we are close to, let me just see, what was that? RMD. Okay, so what we are looking at, as you can see here, that was the low of pre-market. It tested that. Let's look at 1 minute, 1 second. Okay, it tested that, couldn't break below, and had a very nice move to the upside of quite a bit, actually, of money in comparison. So if you look at it, let's an example, we enter here. let's say we enter with 100 shares, we could have take here very nice cut of, let's say, $600-700. That was cool. Or within even 1 minute, it said that massive pump to the upside, and then we could have a very nice result fairly fast with great volume. Okay, so that's very interesting. I never actually came across that stock before, but that's why the heat map is very cool instrument. Okay, we can see anything that it's up to 3%, so that way we can focus on only certain instruments that have a very large move for the day and analyze them. Okay, and now what I want to show you is, number one, we can add this to our companies or on the list of the blue line. Okay, we can then go also and start doing the technical analysis with that. Wow, there was a massive order of shares for the low side, but such little move on pre-market didn't even move. Wow, that's very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we want to do more of the technical analysis on such an instrument. Let's close all indicators. We have no charts on this one. Okay, no charting at all. So we will look for what can be done on such instrument. Number one, what we can look at, it's basically this is this rally here, right? We can look at the 50% Fibonacci, which worked out very well with this test and then rejection, and then basically the breaks of that was very well. Let's look at something else as we do that, because there is this low before this massive rally, but we can see that the 50% Fibonacci on that one doesn't work as well as that one. This one actually works very well. So for such a fact that we have, okay, we can see actually it's quite a bit, almost $30 each between in that Fibonacci. Okay, now let's look at what next we can see here. Let's look at support and resistance, meaning key levels on this chart, which is very interesting. Had two rejection and then massive volume for buying. And here, what I'm looking at is the volume on the top. What we can see here also, we can try and see, so we can see here actually a lot more volume buying less, but price action showed more positive. Same thing here, but then price next day showed positive. So that's very interesting. So this is one area of key level, which is right by the 50% Fibonacci, gives us some confidence that it's possibly going to work. Then let's look for the next key level. Okay, I don't know what this says. Now, this one also actually have dividends of 44 cents. Let's look at more recent, 53 cents. So that's good. Okay, let's look here. We have this also as support and resistance level. Support and resistance level. We can see it's made very nice here as well. Okay. Can it be higher? Can definitely be higher as well. Like this, I think is better even. Like this. Okay. So we have a nice chunk of movement here for that next key level. And then let's see other key level that we can find in here. Okay, because we will want to just place it once we do find it. So this one, it's a great potential right there. The reason that I say that is because it's very close, but meaning 10 points only, but what we can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finally rejecting, and then when it came to it, it had massive volume from one level to the next actually, then came back below, which it went to the 50% Fibonacci there. So I think this is a fair place. We can even move that here, no problem. That's a good one. And lower than that, I will also find if I can see something on the higher than that. Lower than that, we have this area. Wow, exactly. On the higher end than that, is this. We can see key levels, okay? Quick explanation on what we're looking at key levels. This will be a very good area to show. So what we're looking at is basically tests of such sort, and when it breaks and hold, and there is even a retest, and that retest has very, very hard time to break below. Okay, so that would be a phenomenal point of entry. Okay, now what you can see also, it's went higher, phenomenal, then start to come lower. When it came lower, it's actually had very hard time again to break below and had that rejection level. You can see this level here actually was pretty much 1, 2, 3, same wicks and same selling pressure. So the move pressure came to the downside. Okay, so that's a very important factor. Remove. Sorry about that. So basically, that's how we find that key level. And when, let's say, an example, it breaks, okay, we can see that next time has very hard momentum to break above last week. Now, what I have to make sure that I do mention is that you need to understand that those things will not be able to be seen on a small time frame. So let's say an example, we are right here. Okay, we are looking at June 13. Oh, sorry, it's January 13, 2022. So let's make 15 minutes and let's go back to January 13, 2022. 30 minutes. Okay, so it's right here. So what will happen? Okay, actually, Let me try the 45. Okay. Okay. So what will happen if you're trading something like this, right? And you're looking at the price action right there. Okay. So we are seeing that it's right by key level, but you don't know when to enter, why to enter, and what not, right? Now, where is the last couple of candles that were showing us this down pressure? I think it would be those ones, right? Like this. You will need to go back. However, if you, let's an example, go to 6 hours, okay, and you just mark it out, and then you can see those highs a lot easier. See that we have down pressure more. Now down pressure, we're printing higher lows and lower highs. Okay, shit. So now what happened when such a move occurs and it's showing that it's having pressure there, it's easier for us to enter and to look for those new key levels to be met. And I'm sharing that with you, and I'm telling that to myself as well, because I like to trade a lot and I paid the price for it because I like to trade a lot. Fuck. Sometimes I'm losing like $2,000 on a trade when I shouldn't have. Okay. So let's go now from here to look for supply and demand. Now that we're here, we need to find our supply and demand, most critical supply and demands that we can find. Okay. So we have here, let's start with monthly. Okay, this one, bullshit. Oh shit. Okay, let's see. Right there. So this is not bad, but way too far. I do like this area a lot. Oh my god, that's amazing actually. Where is that? That's weekly. Weekly, boom. That's actually very good. Not the best that there is no continuation, but we start with that, okay? Then we have that daily. Let's see if we have anything on the top. This daily was tested. This daily. Okay, so I have this daily, but I don't like it. Okay, so let's go to 12 hours. Let's go to 6 hours. 4 hours. 3 hours. 2 hours. Let's see, 2 hours. 3 hours. 195. Oh my god, this is actually very nice. We can chart something like that. Actually, we don't need to even chart that. All we need to do is put the line here and mark that is 195. And that's it. Okay. $40. Overall, let me just see. We are at a move higher. right? So we're gonna move higher. If we look at this weekly, it's about 50%. Where is that key level? That's very interesting. So this key level is super, super crucial for me. Okay, I will be looking to enter here, and I will be looking at this area too. So those two areas for me will be key. Let's say an example. If I enter here, buy limit. That's an example. I enter here. Buy limit. That's an example. I enter here. I don't like that it's taking so long. It's actually delaying a lot of my entries because of that, and I'm becoming more cautious with wanting to do my entries. I never released it, but sure, that was faster. And in theory, I will want to take profit at new highs. No, I will not want to take profit at new highs. I will want to take profit here of 50. Okay. And then I will want to take new profits here. So as it will work, now what I want to do, I want to figure out how I can manage that to be $100 of a trade. I don't mind that I will make less money on that as long as I can manage that to be to the $100. 25, modify. Okay. So now we have how much money that I can potentially risk, about $33. Modify. Take profit, stop loss. So my take profit, my stop loss will be to 166, and my take profits will be my take profits will be 252. Modify. So it will be in the range $67 and 42. 60, 40, 100, $108 for a potential to make that much money. I think it's not bad. Not bad, it's understatement. It's 1 to 10 risk to reward. I really like that. something of such sort. Okay, so this is my plan. Reason for that, I have 3 confirmations right there. I have actually 4 confirmations right there. Confirmation number 1, I have a weekly zone, which is very, very high in such thing. Number 2, if I have to go from here we will see that the most traded shares will here. Second is right here in this area, and it's a lot more buying pressure than selling, unless it's right here. Okay, so we have more buying pressure in this area and in general. We have the weekly demand, we have the key level. In fact, you know what I might do actually right now? There's a great saying, put your entry where is your stop loss, and your stop loss move down the same amount. So it's 0.70, 176, 67 ticks. Yeah. I'm being very conservative, to try and really make it work with only $100 of risk. And potentially what I will do, as it will start moving into my favor, okay, I will look to $75, and that was 40, right? So about $100. Okay, so that's actually a great thing. And we will be looking to figure out how we can, capitalize based on that. Okay, so stay tuned for this analysis to work out. I will keep you posted and let you know what are the results that we are having overall. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you inside the next one.